All right, I think we're ready
Okay,
to go.
cool.
Well, the first thing is we were talking about some stuff yesterday, and you asked me what I was talking about with work
Yes.
because you had told me a story that people were bothering you. It's funny
Hmm.
because the two things that happened yesterday are my pet peeves, as I don't know if they are for you,
Hmm.
but the first customers we had in the day, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be awful. This is my one of my biggest pet peeves." And then you were telling me how people were pissing you off, and I was like, "Oh, sounds like we're getting similar type of people today,"
Hmm.
which it just sounded like there were just terrible people out yesterday. They should have stayed home. Do you want to tell any of your story? Because you kind of let me know what happened, but overall, I don't really know the whole thing. I just know the short stuff that I read.
Yeah. Well, so the first thing, it just seems like lack of awareness or like, I don't know. So I was taking the dogs out, and then I had Clementine in the stroller, and it's already hard enough to be pushing a stroller and controlling two dogs who don't walk very well on a leash. So
Yeah.
we get into the elevator, and there's this guy who's in the elevator, and as soon as he sees the dogs, he's like, "Ah, puppies." And as soon as you do that, both the dogs just go crazy. And so I'm trying to get the stroller in, move it to a space where it's not blocking the door. um, Percival, in his excitement, he jumps and lands right on my foot and scratches my foot. And this guy's now like bent down, like, ah, and the dogs are jumping all over him. And I can't, I'm just trying to make sure that Clementine's okay. So I'm not even really worried about the dogs too much right now. I'm like, well, if they scratch him or whatever, that's kind of on him because he brought this upon himself. But then finally, I'm like in the elevator and I compose myself, and then I pull the dogs back and I tell them to sit. Um, but it's just like, you see me struggling to get everybody into the elevator, and that's just what's the word, exacerbating.
Masturbates.
exas exas Wait, now I'm confused. What
Masturbates the dogs.
exact what
So
is
you
the
should
actual?
also explain because I think you're telling the story to me, and I
Yeah.
know what these dogs are. But if there's anybody that stumbles upon this, they don't know. They could think that you're dealing with two Chihuahuas here.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we have one Chihuahua mix, so he's not hard to move around, but
Masturbate.
the exaster is it exacerbate or is
Exacerbate.
what?
Exacerbate.
I'm like struggling to figure out this word. But we also have
Exacerbate. It's exacerbate.
exas
No, it is Cerbate. Exacerbate. It
exas
sounds like you're missing a letter,
exas
but it's exacerbate.
exas
Exacerbate.
okay.
Masturbate.
So we have a 50-pound English bulldog, and he is the one who's really hard to control
Masturbate.
on the leash.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he starts pulling, and then the Chihuahua is also pulling, it's just very hard to maneuver everyone around while you're also trying to control a stroller. And then I'm also pregnant, and I am not like the most graceful or balanced right now either. So I'm just like,
Manure, masturbate.
just feeling a little disheveled.
Yeah. So that was the first part.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a second part to it?
Oh, yeah. So the second time was when we were going to get groceries. We got in the elevator, went down to the first floor, and then, normally when you're trying to get in the elevator, you wait for the people who are in the elevator to come out before you go in. But there's this couple, as
That's what
soon
you're
as that,
supposed to do. Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to
You're
do.
supposed to let people out of an elevator. Yeah.
Yeah. But there was this couple, and as soon as the elevator doors opened, they just went right in and then blocked the elevator so I couldn't get out. And so again, I've got the stroller. I'm like, "Excuse me." And they look at me like I have six heads. I'm like, "Excuse me." And like, pointed towards the door. And then they got it and then they moved, but they were like, "Yeah."
Question: were you buried with your head up your ass in your phone? Because
No, I
that's
didn't have my
usually I would have walked in front of you too if you were just like,
No,
duh,
I didn't
duh.
have my phone out. I
That's
didn't have my
usually what
phone
you're
out.
doing.
No.
Okay.
I no, this time I
Okay.
didn't. So, yeah, but they looked at me like I had six heads, And I was just like, am I like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So but I was already pissed off from the dog situation before. So this one, it wasn't as bad, but I was just like, come on, people, what are you doing?
That's annoying though, because people need to know this. The simple, straightforward rule is you let people out of the elevator first before you get into the elevator.
Yeah.
You don't just jump in and then try to have everybody
And
squeeze their way out and block people. It's fucking
They just
stupid.
stood right in front of the elevator doors.
Yeah,
Oh, anyway.
it's ridiculous. Okay, well, that makes sense, and that sucks. Yeah, I'd be mad at them too. For me, I had a car pull in, and when they started getting out a stroller, and I was like, okay, so we got a family showing up. They're probably gonna have some drinks and hang out. And what I realized quickly was that they were putting dogs into the strollers. And I told you a long time ago what I said to my previous coworker who had dogs in the stroller.
I don't remember.
So she was like this crazy woman who came from Vegas, thought she was hot shit. And she had, I think, like little Poms or whatever. I don't know what kind of small dog she had. Either way, that doesn't matter. She said that I showed up to work that day and she was telling me, yeah, I was walking my dogs in the stroller. I was just walking around, like grabbing some groceries or whatever in the morning before work. And there was just some crazy guy across the street and he was yelling things and I couldn't tell. And finally got closer and I realized he was yelling at me and he was saying, like, you fucking crazy bitch, and like all these really terrible things. And the first thing I thought of, because I hate it when people have dogs in strollers, because unless they're disabled and they truly can't walk and you're getting them out there, your dogs belong on the ground to be walking.
Yeah, they can walk.
So when she was telling me all these horrible things he was saying, I said, yeah, I think that's how everybody feels about people that have dogs in strollers. I said, I don't think he was crazy. That's just how people react to people with dogs in strollers. So I already knew that it was going to be bad. Then they start just moving tables around, which you're not supposed to do. Yeah, you're the only ones there at the moment. You have a group of people showing up, but you're in a public bar and other people are going to show up. And if you start moving stuff around, other people are going to start moving stuff around and it's going to be a freaking nightmare. So I just asked them, I was like, hey, can you guys just make sure you keep the tables where they are? You can occupy multiple tables. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just got to leave the tables where they are. Oh, we're going to have a lot of people. That's fine. You can go ahead and, unless you guys are doing like a private rental that's paid for, you got to leave the stuff where it is.
Yeah.
Because I said, oh yeah, unless you're doing like a private reservation, like, can we reserve one now? No, you have to, like, it's a paid for, like you didn't rent out the space. So they put the tables back. That's fine. And then I see that old English bulldog I was talking about. And I start hearing some dog bark a ton. And at a bar, typically you get 2 strikes and you're out, right? It's like,
right,
your dog's barking. Can you stop? Second time's like, all right, you got to go.
Yeah.
I didn't jump in right away because they were the only ones there. There was a lot of people. It was, again, 2 tables worth. So I'm like, well, if I piss them off too much, then they're just going to take their money elsewhere and then we won't be making money. I won't be making money. So until more people show up, I'm just going to kind of let it slide and then let them know when people show up, like, you got to get your dog under control. Right? So finally, a few more people start to show up. And, well, first thing is the old lady who has the dog comes in and she's like, can you turn the music down out there? It's really loud. And we're like, you know, the young people are like, they can't hear. And even the old people too, they're getting kind of upset by it. If I were to tell that to the owner, typically she's told me, oh, well, we don't give a fuck. I've started to use the verbiage of, oh, it's set to like this specific limit and I'll see what the lowest is I can turn it down to. And typically don't change it at all. But if you can turn it down a little bit, fine, whatever. As long as I can turn it back up by the time they're done. Because, yeah, it's supposed to be at a specific setting. She's like, sorry, I'm being a Karen about it, but yeah, it's bothering everybody. All right.
Okay.
So then her dog starts barking just uncontrollably, and I keep going out there, and her dog's just barking. I didn't know it was her dog at first. I actually thought it was the bulldog. And so I was going to have a conversation with a guy because I didn't want to be the person to jump right in front of the entire group of, 10, 15 people and, hey, you need to control your dog. I wanted
Yeah.
to try and catch them off to the side and be like, hey, this is what we got. Because I don't like the whole punishing people in front of a lot of people. It feels
Yeah.
like you're trying to humiliate them, and that's not what I'm about. I'm about just following the rules of control your dog. And I'm glad I waited because I thought it was the bulldog at first, and I realized it was her dog. So a few minutes later, she comes back in holding her dog, and she's ordering her drinks, and she's like, yeah, my dog's being really annoying today. And I'm like, yeah, mm-hmm. And she's like, it's the other dog. Just saying that her dog is barking at the other dog, and it's the other dog's fault.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. See, this is why I hate people who put dogs in strollers, because you're fucking crazy and you don't understand that you're the problem, not the dog.
Yeah.
And she's like, the only thing I can do to solve it is hold the dog. And then she came in another time, like a few minutes later. And I said, yeah, about the dog. Then she mentioned, finally let her know, like, if it keeps happening, you can't be here anymore because
Right.
we've got. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. I'll make sure. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I was just like, these people are they're out of their mind. They think
Yeah.
everything else and everyone else is the problem when it's them.
And that's the kind of person where so she's like the only thing I can do is hold the dog. So then she's
Making it
rewarding
worse.
the dog for
Mhm.
bad behavior.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then the dog's just gonna continue to bark and yap, etc.
And be a stupid bitch. And be a stupid bitch.
Okay.
And be a stupid bitch.
It's just on a loop.
And be a stupid bitch. What?
Okay.
And be
You
a
just got it.
stupid bitch.
Got it on a loop.
And be a stupid bitch.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel your pain. Yours sounds frustrating. I just didn't want to turn them away too fast and lose out on tip, which I know is
Did
probably
the-
bad, but
Did the dog chill out though? Or did it keep barking?
they separated the dog a little bit further from the, like, they kept the dogs away. But the problem
Okay.
is then we had other dog owners that came in and they also had to stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily the lady, yeah, she just kept holding it and it wasn't barking as much anymore. And yeah, they left soon after more people started getting there, which I was thankful for.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good thing that they were the only ones there for a while because it sounds like if there were a bunch of other people there, it would have been extra annoying.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. We're supposed to be doing 5-star songs, or we believe are 5-star songs today.
Mm-hmm.
And if I've got one picked out. I think you said you have one picked out. First, I want to pull up this. I was again scrolling through TikTok, saw people reacting to this video, and I was
Okay.
like, I need to watch that video. So I did. And then I said, well, Taco needs to watch that video. And the problem is it's on my other. I keep trying to switch accounts,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps putting me back on my regular account. So actually, it
Oh,
might.
on YouTube?
Yeah, so actually it might be on this history. Let me look it up real quick. Are you going to be going first with yours today when we get there? Is it Taylor Swift?
No, I thought of a Taylor Swift song that I do think is objectively 5 stars, but I have
Objectively?
yeah,
I doubt it. None
But
of her
I-
lyrics are creative enough.
they are.
They're not. All of her lyrics are the same.
No, they're not.
They're the
Um,
same.
But I have a song from a different artist.
stupid. Because she's a stupid. Because she's a stupid.
Because she's a stupid.
Because she's a stupid.
Don't just see a place.
I love when the ads start playing and you can't hear them, but when you
No, I
play
can't.
back on YouTube and you watch this video, you can hear me listening to ads.
Oh,
Because I have to go mute it and all
yeah.
this stuff. I'm just trying to pull this up on my other YouTube account if the thing ever lets me switch accounts. There we go.
Masturbate.
Master.
Exacerbated.
Exacerbate.
Exas.
Okay. So this came up on TikTok. TikTok. This came up on TikTok. I don't feel like we need to do the whole scale one through 5 or whatever. You can if
Okay.
you want to. I didn't come here for the song. I came here because the video is weird,
Okay.
and I just wanted to show you what it's about. This song is called "Horse" by Salvatore Ganacci.
Okay.
Unless it's Salvatore Ganacci by horse, but I think it's the other way around. This is old. I've never heard about this, but apparently this has been up for 6 years.
6 years, huh?
Yeah. And I don't know if it sounds familiar to you. I've never seen it before. So it's cool that still getting to see things that exist out there that are entertaining today from a while ago. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with a classic beat like this.
Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, he's driving a shoe.
It's a nice looking shoe.
The weirdest video I've ever seen. Oh my gosh.
There it is.
He's got all the animals. Oh my goodness.
All right. Thoughts on the video?
Now that is a 5 out of 5 if I've ever seen it. That's the weirdest video I've ever seen.
It's such a strange video. I don't even care. Like, the music's actually not bad. It's pretty good.
No, it's pretty good.
Catchy, it's punchy, it's entertaining. The video though just puts it over the top. It's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Glad
Yeah,
I
I'm a fan.
saw that. Okay.
How funny.
Are we doing it through title?
Yes.
Cool. You want to go with yours first or mine first?
We'll do mine first.
Mhm.
When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish.
Okay, let me pull up my sheet real quick. You know, because I should have this up to start with. But
Yes.
when do we ever do that? I know this song.
Yeah.
Billy, if I could ever spell her last name properly. When the Party's Over. Isn't this the really depressing, sad one?
It's pretty sad, yeah.
Wish You Were Gay. This album is so good.
It's a really good album.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh, actually, I think I have the volume down a little bit. System default? Oh. There you go. That's the one.
Oh my god.
Here it is.
Wait a minute.
Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving.
It's interesting because I've listened to her music, especially this album, but not in these headphones, not with this kind of setup.
Mhm.
So I can hear a lot more of the different things they add in production wise.
The vocal layering on this song is insane, and already she has sung in 3 different octaves, which is just like crazy.
Yeah, she's really good.
Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. And I'll call you when
There's so many things I've never heard in this song. It's kind of
Mhm.
crazy. Just listening to it, you know, directly from your phone, I feel it's the worst. When
Yeah.
you tell somebody about a song and they listen to it like this, they just play it like this. That's awful.
Yeah, you can't hear
Can't hear anything.
all the stuff going on. Yeah.
The shocks that I wear all the time, I like those. Those in the Meta glasses are great for just convenience, but you don't get, like you said, all the layers and stuff. There's so much going
Right.
the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. And I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Yeah, I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. But nothing is better sometimes. Once we've both said our goodbyes, let's just let it go. Let me let you go. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I forgot to put the lyrics up. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, listened to it before. Great song. Don't know what I could say too negatively about it because it is so well done. You're not trying to pick up negativity in it, but
Yeah.
when we're aiming for 5 stars, we want to make sure we're, covering all the bases. So production quality, I don't know what else you can give besides a 1.
No, it's so well done, and all the silence in it is so intentional, and the piano is well placed, and again, all of like the vocal layering and all the just the different stuff that they have going on. It's really well done.
Yeah. Yep. 1 there. Lyrics and message.
So I like this because it's not it's not like a typical breakup song. It's kind of like she's trying to let go. This other person's kind of holding on, and it's just kind of about like the pain that ensues. And so I don't know. I like it
You like it like that?
lyrically. I like it like that. I know. So I enjoy the lyrics. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to listen to them a few more times to get more of the message or what I believe the message is. I don't think that they're boring and basic and uncreative.
Yeah.
I think if anything, she's especially this first album of hers is a ton of creativity. They're unique.
Yes.
So for that, plus the melody and everything on top of that, I'm gonna go and give it a 1 too. A 1 as well, I should say. Originality,
Yeah.
creativity. I think that kind of goes hand in hand with what I was just saying as well.
Yeah. I can't think of any other songs that sound like that one.
Right. Especially since a lot of this album, the first one felt a bit darker and more sad, and a lot of times people don't go that angle because the popular thing is to make it super happy and this and that and whatnot. But it seems very vulnerable and
Totally.
yeah. I think that's a lot of times, and I mean you hear this all the time, which is young, starving, not starving literally because they're very well off, but young, hungry artists that have a lot of things in their life that they're so upset about or are unhappy with are the ones that can truly express it. Because then once you get in your 40s and 50s and you're well off and you've made it, it's like, well, it's harder to complain. Like a lot of the modern day rappers, like, what am I going to rap about? I have really
Yeah.
nice watches and a great car and my mortgage is paid off and things like that. And so for her, it's truly feels like it's coming from a really emotional place from the heart,
For sure.
and also creative at the same time. So yeah, give it a 1 there. Vocal
Yeah.
performance, I don't know what else to do besides a 1.
Yeah, you have to give it a 1. Yeah.
For me, the thing is always, yes, I hear it on the album, but then I always want to look up live stuff of people's. And that's one of the things with Billie Eilish when I first heard her too, was didn't really care for Bad Guy. Wasn't a big fan of it. Didn't really care for most of it. But then you start listening to the rest of the album, start watching the live stuff, and you're like, oh shit, she's really good vocally
really
too.
good.
Like just crazy good vocally.
Yeah.
So
And that song, it takes so much control, and she's not belting. She's singing pretty quietly, but again, the control that you have to be hitting those notes, and I don't know, it's very, very good. So
Yep. Replay value.
So this one, it's hard because it's not one of those like happy like bangers that you just want to keep playing over and over again. But I remember when this album came out and the first time I heard that song specifically, that's one of those songs that makes me cry. And if there is ever a time when I just like want to cry to music, I remember playing that song and I would listen to it over and over again. So that gets a 1 for me for
But that's
Replay.
only when you want to cry. It's not like you want to listen to it all the time. So for me, the last one we went over, the song Davina McCall, I'll put that on and listen to it 5-6 times in a row. I'll go to the
That's a
grocery
good
store and back,
point.
and I'll just have it on.
That's a good point. Yeah, this is one where you kind of have to be in the mood for it, huh?
See?
But the thing is, like, if it comes on, I'm not gonna
But you're not
skip it.
intentionally seeking it out.
If I'm
not going to skip this song if it comes on either. But I'm
Yeah.
also not actively going and putting this on and then putting it on repeat all day long.
only if you are in a certain mood. Oh, I don't know. Do I have to not give it a 1?
You might not have a 5-star here.
Oh no, but it's so good. But it is true. Like if I'm in a really good mood,
You're not going to put this on.
This is not the song I'm gonna go to. Okay.
I mean, I've got
0.7.
some really sad songs that I'll still put
Yeah.
on when I'm bummed out, when I'm happy. I mean, like, there's songs that I could listen to over and over again, no matter what mood I'm in. You know?
I don't know if this is one of those songs for. I guess I have to give it 0.75. Dang. Okay.
All right.
So 4.75, but it's the closest that I've gotten to giving something a 5 star.
I put 0.5 just because of the same thing. I like it. I won't skip it. I don't actively put this song on and seek it out. If I were to listen to Billie Eilish, I'd put this album on and
Yeah.
I'd probably listen to the full album, but I wouldn't just get to this one and then put the repeat to this track only. You know,
Yeah.
there are songs like that where I can put them on repeat only and listen to them
Mm-hmm.
all the time. Speaking of, I did that recently because we were listening to, I forgot what we were listening to, but this artist came up. And so I started listening to that song. And then that transitioned me into having those days where I was just, again, going to the grocery store and I just had these songs on repeat as I was doing my daily stuff. So here, let me get it.
Is it Circa Survive?
It is not Circa Survive.
Mm.
It is not Circa Survive. I'm trying to find which. There's just too many albums. There's too many compilations. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to actually search it by name. Remaster.
Oh, so it's an older song?
I don't know if this is the right remaster, but okay. I guess we'll go. I've never seen this.
Is it Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, but that is a great song. And that one did change a lot for the music industry as well. That one was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, interesting. Okay, this is not what I thought.
No, this is not what you thought. Where is it? Where is it? Do they not have it?
Mm.
Oh, not Speed of Life. Life on Mars. There it is. This is the album I was looking for. This song I first heard in The Life Aquatic.
Oh, okay.
And I was instantly hooked.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this song? Sounds like David Bowie. Why have I never heard this song? I was young when that movie came out. But it's one of those songs that I can listen to all the time. He has a crazy collection of work. But this album and this song I come back to a lot.
Wasn't this song in a movie that we watched recently as well?
No, it was the other song.
Oh, it was a different one?
Yeah, it was. I was just there. You're thinking of Space Odyssey. Oddity.
Yeah.
Because we were listening to this. Yes, this was in
Oh, the one with, it was Kristen Wiig and
Ben Stiller,
yeah.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
right.
what it was. So I was listening and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't really listened to that song even though I love David Bowie. So
Yeah.
that took me into the other.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, I love David Bowie. And
Well,
this is the
cool.
song.
I thought you for sure were going to pick a Radiohead song, so this is not what I thought.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mummy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen.
So already crazy piano, like
Yeah.
very, very good piano playing, unique voice, and the storytelling is just,
Yeah, storytelling.
it's not matched by anybody else. And I mean, there's other great storytellers, but musicians don't do this as often.
Yeah.
They don't tell stories like this. The Beatles told stories. David Bowie's telling a story, like they're really good ones. He's Queen, yeah, they told story, like they tell really interesting stories, and they don't need to be real.
Yeah.
They're just like creating a world.
But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools if they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. there life on Mars?
Do you listen to much David Bowie? I don't really feel like you've listened to
Not-
or actively go out and listen to David Bowie.
No, I don't actively go out and listen to David Bowie. I did a bit when I was younger when my dad would play like music in the car and stuff like that. But on my own, I never really went out to seek listening to David Bowie.
I don't even know how besides, I guess, besides movies and things like that, how I really stumble upon any other artist. I don't listen to too much radio. If
Yeah.
anything, I try not to because I just don't like most of the stuff on there. My parents never listened to any David Bowie ever.
Your mom doesn't strike me as a David Bowie
My dad
fan.
wasn't. Yeah, my dad wasn't either. So yeah, I'm glad though. I'm glad I've ever learned about such great artists like this.
Yeah.
It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. And now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds, to my mother, my dog and clowns. But the film is a sad thing more, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the law man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. Is in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars?
Yeah, I just wanted to let it play out.
Mm-hmm.
Good song. Great song.
Yeah.
Not a song you were expecting.
Not at all. No, I'm like very pleasantly surprised that you chose that.
Yeah. All
and that
right.
was
Oh, go ahead.
originally from 1970, it said, I think.
Gosh. Yeah, let me see. David Bowie. So, 1971.
71, okay.
Yeah. So I did look this up a while ago when we were talking about doing 5-star songs or songs that we thought were, of that caliber.
Mhm.
And the production quality at the time was thought to be it's top in the world.
Yeah.
I know now even with remastering you can't sound like you would today, but I'm going to go with a 1. It's not going to ever sound like it can now, or maybe
Right.
maybe I can't say never. I don't know what technology holds in the future. But at the time it was world class.
Yeah.
And I mean, just listen to the way they put everything together. It's
Oh, I
crazy.
know. It's, yeah, for sure a 1 on production.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when did we stop using tape and go to digital? It's most likely within the past 20-ish years, right? Because back then it was tape, and that was a lot harder to record onto.
Let's see. Late 1990s.
Yeah. So they were recording on tape, which means that every mistake you make is so much harder to fix.
Yeah, you've got to get it right.
Yeah, because you gotta. It's just. I remember recording on tape, and it was hard. It was very hard. Lyrics and message. I don't really know what the message is, but the lyrics are
don't-
extremely unique.
They are very unique. I couldn't tell you the message, but I do like the lyrics. And again, it's not like it's telling a story, but it's not like any other story that anybody else tells. So I would
Yeah.
give that a 1 as well.
And that leads into originality and creativity. I think this song, especially
Yeah.
for the time, I mean, again, just one of the most creative people. There's
Very
no,
creative.
yeah,
You can tell that it's him. So that's the thing. It's creative in its own right, but it's also distinctly David Bowie.
mm-hmm. There's other
Yeah.
songs on there, and we were listening to this in the car the other day when we were driving around. I pulled up this album, and I forget. We were talking about changes, and we were talking about another song,
Mm,
and so where was? Oh, I just was on it right now. Oh, you pretty things.
mm.
There, yeah, he's got a specific sound, but he's one of those artists I feel that was able to make things piece together that you're like, how is that cohesive?
Right.
I don't feel like it's that way with Life on Mars. I feel like Life on Mars is actually a little bit more straightforward for what he writes, but he did things that were so kind of funky and weird, and at the
Yeah.
same time, it was beautiful together. You were like, oh, that's crazy that someone
Yeah,
could
somehow.
think those things are so different, but they sound so good at the same time, or
Mhm.
as a one work of art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I gave the originality and creativity a 1. Vocal performance, I gotta give a 1. There's no other David Bowie vocally
For sure.
or any creatively exacerbate.
We're doing really good with words.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
There's no other David Bowie.
Yeah.
I put 1 of vocal performance. You can't. I haven't heard of anybody able to sing that way at all.
No, you can't recreate his sound.
It's very unique. Yeah.
Hmm.
Replay value for me is a 1. I was doing it just a week or two ago when we got on the David Bowie topic. I'm like, oh yeah, David Bowie, love him. And even though I started off with the other song, this is the one I kept just on and on and on for me
Mhm.
personally. I know you don't listen to too much David Bowie, but yeah, that's a 5 for me.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where it's not a 5 for me, because this is not one that I would just play on repeat. I don't know that I've listened to that song before this at all, but I liked it, and I would go back and listen to it again. I would give it a 0.5 for replay because I'm not
Cool.
going to skip it.
Cool.
So it's still really high, 4.5.
Yeah. Sounds like you need to listen to more David Bowie if you like him that much.
Probably should.
Yeah. It's got some good
So-
stuff out there.
One thing that I was considering, so because I was thinking about just songs that are, yeah, that hit a 1 in all of these categories, and I was thinking that Creep is one that could be a 5
For you?
as well. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. When
Hmm.
I was in high school, I listened to that song a lot.
Yeah. Dang,
it's
did you
one-
take that video down?
Huh?
Did you take that video down?
I think I put it on private.
What a bummer. I was going to pull it
Yeah.
up. But then I remembered when I searched last time, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
You fucked that up. Yeah. So what I'm talking about is she covered Creep probably in high school,
I was in high school, yeah.
and she skipped the biggest vocal part of the song.
I skipped the entire bridge because there was absolutely no way I was going to hit that note.
You cut out essentially the best part of the song.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
because I can't sing that, so I just skipped the whole thing.
What I'll say about Creep, and obviously I love it, it's one of the songs that got me into Radiohead, is that although I do love and appreciate it, they've done so much since then that, they're a very different band when they are together these days. They sound so much different. They, everyone, I mean, since then is different. We're all different humans now for how many years ago. And I remember buying an album specifically for the acoustic version of Creep. I think at the time I must have been less than 15, 14, something. I don't know when it came out. It was like a $30 album because it was an imported CD from Japan. And it was the only one that had that song on there. This is before you could download or listen to stream music. So
Yeah.
I do have a connection with that song because it is such a great song. The acoustic version I liked a lot better. I've always been attracted to acoustic songs. The only thing about it is they edited him saying fucking special and just said
Oh.
so very special.
Yeah.
And on that album it sounds like they punched it in rather than saying it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's not. It doesn't flow. It's not like you're so very special. It's like you're so very. It's like meh. Like whoa.
Weird.
Yeah, it's very strange. Let me see actually if I can find it. Creep acoustic. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's on Tidal.
Oh, could be.
Is this it? This is not acoustic. Oh, this is acoustic. Yeah, the acoustic version though. Oh my god. Everything but the very. It's everything but the very.
Hmm.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather.
Have you heard this version?
I have because of you.
Hmm.
In a beautiful world,
Oops.
and wish I was special. You're so very special.
Okay, that's so weird.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just changed his
weird.
tone, but it's like you're so very special.
You are not kidding. I was like, it doesn't really sound like that. Yeah, it does sound like that. That's so
Maybe
interesting.
I'm wrong. I could be
Maybe-
very wrong, but
Maybe
yeah.
he did it intentionally just to be
Possible.
like, look, I'm not saying fucking, so I'm gonna say very in this weird way.
Yeah.
But I'm a creep.
Here's the part that you skipped.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
Guess what kind of microphone he uses?
When I
The one you're using.
Whoa, whoa, she's running out again. She's running out. She run, 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 run.
It sounds so good.
It's so good. Yeah,
I
there's
would-
no way I was gonna do that. Are you kidding me?
I would probably give this version a 5 over the regular one just because it feels
Interesting.
so much more emotional.
It's it's very emotional.
I like both, but that's
Yeah.
I mean, there's other songs by them too. True Love Waits, that's on Moonshaped Pool. It's their last song, which they made into a full song. I love the acoustic version better. I could listen to that all day. Videotape, that was on 15 Step. They did like a full performance of that on there. The one by himself where he's just playing on the piano. I was playing that the other day on there where he's just playing on the piano. I listen to that all day. Like, so those raw versions of them before their final, I for some reason those are the ones that get me. And
Yeah,
I
'cause they're-
seek those out.
They're more vulnerable. They're more. You can feel the emotion a little bit more in those. I feel.
Yeah, they're good. Anyway, we'll have to figure out a 5-star song for you because you got a
know.
4.75 today.
I know. Now I'm second guessing everything. If I were to do a Taylor Swift song, so the Taylor Swift songs that I
Nope,
were
don't tell me.
that I was
Don't.
okay,
We'll
fine.
gotta do it for next time.
Great, we'll do it next time.
You can't just like start naming of. We have to go through it. We have to
yeah,
listen to 'em.
Okay, fine.
All
yeah.
right.
Okay, go team.
Anything else though besides letting us know your next song that you're gonna pick?
No, I think that's it. But I'm frustrated that
Just
the Billy
write a
one
list
didn't-
or put them down, type them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that Billie Eilish song, I was like, oh yeah, this is 100% 5 stars. But then, yeah, when you think about replaying it, if I'm driving down the highway on a nice sunny day, like that's just not the song I'm gonna go to. So anyway, okay, thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome, of course. That's what I'm here for. Bye.